Tonight we begin our month-long spotlight on the achievements of local African Americans. It's part of our series honoring Black history. CBS 47's Anthony Bailey shows us the sacrifices made by our local African American veterans.
From the Veterans Day parades to memorials across the valley, the sacrifice of African American soldiers has largely been ignored. Recently, I caught up with one local group taking steps to change that. For veteran Ronald Vance, serving in the military was a way of life.
Right after the morning prayer from the people in the country over there would be incoming mortars.
During a recent talk, Vance recalled what it was like waking up in Iraq during his second stretch in the military at the age of 50. Vance originally served in the Navy in 1971. His 16-year stretch in the Navy was a stretch that he says had its difficulties.
The black sailors and the white sailors, they would work good during the daytime, but at nighttime, black sailors went over here, white sailors went over there.
Once discharged, he noticed the issue around race continued around the lack of recognition of veterans in Southwest Fresno, many of who were black.
I always heard about this parade, Veterans Day parade. Didn't get to be in that parade until like 2008.
On one unsuspecting day, that would all change. Coming out of the Boys and Girls Club wearing a Vietnam vet's hat, Vance recalls being approached by a lady named Lisa Daniels.
I have nothing to say. 20 minutes later, I hear laughing. Like, what are you laughing at? She said, I thought you had nothing to say.
Daniels is the executive director of Unsung Heroes Living History Project. The group highlights the service of African American veterans. Daniels, who lives in the Sacramento area, graduated from Roosevelt High School and spoke about the lack of stories of black soldiers.
I wanted to learn more about blacks in the military and couldn't find anything.
An interest taken up after learning her grandmother was a riveter on the Franklin Roosevelt,
which blew my mind because she raised me.
Recognizing that black soldiers' sacrifices outpaced their recognition. It was a problem that community leader Maxie Parks also shared.
It can go all the way back to the Civil War. We have made contributions in the military, so why aren't we given the opportunity to recognize those persons who have made those sacrifices?
Unsung Heroes Fresno was born. The display, which by last count had at least 120 veterans, features one side of veterans that are still breathing, while the other side has passed on. An array of experiences that Parks felt was important to get in front of the community's youth.
A lot of these young kids think sports is the only way out for them, but they can have a career in the military.
Stories of valor and honor they hope will motivate the next generation of those that will serve.
The young kids that come in here, they look over at that wall and then they see their relative. They see the people who they know on a personal basis being given some recognition and being honored, and that's what it's all about.
If you'd like more information about Unsung Heroes, please visit our website, yourcentralvalley.com. In studio, Anthony Bailey, Eyewitness News.